Hello, I'm Asio. So today I'm coming with a haul / first impression on a house that I've been meaning to try for the longest time. It is the house of Al Haramain. My haul is mainly composed of Al Haramain fragrances, part of the Prestige line. And of course, I did grab other two fragrances that I'm really excited about too, coming for 4160 Tuesdays. Oh My Soul fragrance. The way this one was put together, just amazing. Great story there. And then a suggestion from my friend to try Noor by Soud. So without further ado, we're going to jump in and start with Al Haramain. I'm really excited about that. Hopefully my first impression of the house of Al Haramain will be good. So starting with Arabian Treasure. So let's go ahead and open this and then see what the presentation looks like and then what the fragrance smells like. Hopefully it's a good one. So it comes in this box here. You have some faux stitching on the box and then opens this way. On the inside you have some writing in there. I don't know if you can see that. I think it's the art of perfume making. This is actually embossed there. Beautiful detail, beautiful packaging with some paper wrapping there. So let's just rip that open. Oh wow, beautiful detail there as well. So their logo, it says Arabian Treasure there. It's gonna open that way. Detail again. This is interesting. And then wow, okay, this is really nice. So this is almost like full leather, but it's so soft. Really nice attention to detail. Oh, I almost dropped that. Attention to detail there. There's a button there to open it if I can without dropping it. Wow, this is really nice. I can see a card in there, Al Haramain Prestige, and then you have another sheet there. Oh wow, this is amazing. And then this is an up close on the bottle and the inside of the coffret. Really nice. So this is a close-up of the bottle. Really nice cuts there, clean lines. And then this is actually, I think it's plastic. The top is, the cap is plastic, but then the design on the bottle is really nice. So let's see what Arabian Treasures is all about. Oh wow. Okay, right away I get some cinnamon, a spicy, sweet. So definitely I get some cinnamon, something slightly minty, almost piney. There's a powdery aspect to it as well. I get something that is almost like rose, but not quite, with a citrusy backdrop. So most likely, this smells like geranium. So geranium, some spices coming from cinnamon. So like a citrusy, rosy vibe with some spices and a slightly minty, pine-like accord. I also get cardamom. There's a beautiful cardamom note here. So that's what I'm getting so far. Oh, this is beautiful. My expectation was that it will be really heavy, oriental feel, but it's really refined here, clean. Wow. Almost gourmand. It's really nice. So I'm going to wait and see in the dry down what other notes are coming to the surface there. And the next one we're looking at is Haramain Treasures. The other one was Arabian Treasure. This one is different. Still same presentation here. So like the previous one, you have this cover with their logo on it. And then you open that. More detail there. Same coffret and same type of bottle too. All right. Whew, wow. These seem to be clean in nature. Yep. Okay, so I get a lot of musk, clean, transparent musk with some floral notes. Jasmine. Yep, now it is sweetened up a little bit. So clean, sweet musk with some floral undertones. And the floral that I'm getting is mostly jasmine. This one would be a really nice office scent from what I'm smelling at the top if it stays like that. But so far all I'm getting is a clean, musky, slightly sweet with some floral tones to it. The floral aspect being mostly jasmine that I'm getting. Light sweetness to it, not too much. This is really clean. I'm excited to see if it stays like that or it changes. Seems like it's not going to evolve much from what I'm getting. Next one, same format here. This one is Ode of Oud. This time is white and something here. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. I definitely get a woody character from the get-go with some green, herbal, aromatic nuances at the top. Yep. There's a little bit of sweetness, but I get a dry, woody accord, not necessarily oud. With some aromatic facets to it. Green. Something that smells like basil. Yeah. A little bit of woody vetiver. There's something fresh in here, like a fresh floral, fresh watery floral in the background. So what I'm getting so far is dry woody accord, some green aromatic facet reminiscent of sage or basil. I think it's basil. And then a watery floral core. I can't place what that floral core is. But it's really nice. That dry woody accord is hinting at oud, but I don't perceive that as oud here. Just a dry, woody, nothing funky or barnyard. Maybe it's gonna develop, but so far that's all I'm getting. Dry, woody, aromatic, herbal, green with a watery floral touch to it. So we'll see how this one dries down to. Change in presentation format here. This one is called Midnight Musk. Comes in this smaller packaging here. Okay, so up close presentation there. Let's open it up. Same design there for the box. So it slides out like that. Close presentation. This is how the bottle looks like. And up close you have Al Haramain etched there, prestige at the bottom, and then Midnight Musk, and then this is the cap. Like the name implies, there's gonna be a lot of musk, I guess. Oh wow. All I'm getting right now is alcohol. Okay, I'm getting mostly alcohol. Unless I can't smell the type of musk that they have here. Yeah, I'm not getting much out of this. It's a light, really light musk, and then a light, really light woody facet to it. And then the woody aspect is reminding me of cedar, but not the type of cedar that has like a really strong woody character, like cedar Texas or Virginian cedar. More along the lines of cedar Atlas, which has softer woody aspect to it. Okay, now there's a sweetness to it. But yeah, it's a really light, sweet musk. Like barely perceptible, or maybe it's because I've been smelling so many so far. And a light woody touch, reminiscent of Cedar Atlas. This one I'm on the fence. I don't get much out of this. We'll see what this one dries down to. Now we're looking at Amazing Mukat. Same presentation as Midnight Musk, so I'm gonna just go right through the presentation here. And same bottle presentation right there. Let's give it a try. Yep. Cardamom, spicy. It is really fresh. There's a light incensey touch to it. And then something that reminds me of gin. Not boozy, but maybe gin. Yeah, there's something that reminds me of clean gin. Not as rooty or pungent as that, but like something fresh, almost boozy like effect here. With the slight spices from the cardamom. I get a touch of vetiver too. So spicy, slightly green vetiverish with a fresh, invigorating gin-like accord. Yeah, definitely getting vetiver here. I usually don't like vetiver, but here is really nice. Plays well with that gin accord, slight incensey touch. For sure what I'm getting at the top is a slight, fresh, almost boozy like gin accord. And I get the vetiver, the cardamom of course, a little bit of spiciness. Want a slight incensey touch to it. This is really nice. I can see myself enjoying this one in the summer or spring with that vetiver note here. I can't wait to see what this one dries down to. But so far I really like this. The last Al Haramain, same presentation here, so skip right through that. And we're looking at Royal Rose. And same presentation right there. And on the side you have more writings there. All right. The type of rose, I'm not sure. Give me a second. Right away I'm getting like a powdery rose with some fruity nuances. Okay, it's not that powdery, so it's like a sweet fruity rose with a musky touch, like a clean musk, not a dirty one. I get some spices too. Right now it's darkening up a little bit. Yeah, this is mainly rose with a powdery touch, fruity nuances, and then musky envelope. But then if you don't like rose, powdery accords, I don't think this one will do for you. For me, it's working so far. So I'm excited to see if there's more to it than just what I'm getting right now. So like I've noticed with this Prestige line, they're going with a light hand, more on the Western side, less of the Oriental touch where they're having clean lines, a crisp, refined feel to it. Really pleasant, nothing out there or groundbreaking, but they're really well made. I'm surprised by the quality of these fragrances. Based on first impression, the opening alone, I would say Arabian Treasure, based on that beautiful spicy accord coming from cardamom, cinnamon, and in the backdrop of that geranium, the citrusy, bergamot, rosy tone. That was really beautiful. And then followed with the Royal Rose, really nice from what I got in the opening. If it evolves and it gives me more of those darker edges, that will be a winner for me. And then followed by the Amazing Mukalat, really nice. That gin note to it was really interesting. And then Ode of Oud, that one was really nice as well. So those are the ones that I'm really excited about, and then seeing what they dry down to. Midnight Musk, too subtle there. Haramain Treasure, too subtle. It was mostly musky, so I can't wait to see what they dry down to, or if there's any evolution to them. So those are the ones I'm not too sure about. So let's move on to the other two out of the haul. Really excited to try this one, Oh My Soul 4160 Tuesdays. Again, the way this one was put together is actually an amazing story. Christie's group, Oh My Soul, they voted for the top favorite notes, and then the perfumer Sarah actually put this together. So I'm really excited to see how this came out. This is actually my first bottle out of this line. Really excited, like I said, based on the story there, so I can't wait to dive in. I'm actually gonna With this today. So, oh, right away. Whew, okay. I get, oh wow, this is interesting. Something is telling me there's lavender, but it's not the type of lavender that I'm used to. Bergamot at the top, but then that's already gone. Myrrh. Maybe a little bit of patchouli. There's a slightly dark, earthy touch to it. Or maybe tobacco. So far, what I'm getting out of this at the top was a light bergamot, nothing sharp or zesty, more of a fizzy touch to the bergamot. It's already gone. Then I get a lavender herbal medicinal, but not too medicinal. Like I said, it's not a lavender that I experienced before. It's really nice here. I'm usually turned off by lavender, but here is really nice. And then I get myrrh distinctively because of that light, resonant, sweet touch that is associated with myrrh, at least from the material that I have here. I can't wait to see what this one dries down to, but so far I'm really impressed by it. With the character that he has, I'm really surprised that it's not that heavy or overly sweet. I'm getting a lot of resins, patch, a little bit of patchouli, sandalwood, a little bit of tobacco. That lavender touch is still there. The bergamot is already gone, but I really like this. It has a refined character that I can see myself being able to wear this all year round and in any type of scenario. Really versatile. Yeah, really good, yummy, without feeling gourmand. So next one, or the last one, is actually from the house of Soud, and this one is Noor. I think it means light. At least that's what is on the side of the box here. This one is the Parfum Nectar. I know they have two versions. I'm not too familiar with the house, but I was recommended to try this. It looks like a watch box, and this is how it comes in. Let's try this. Oh wow. Okay, I'm glad I tried this one last. It's so strong. Okay, I'm getting green nuances. Some sweetness. Is there vetiver in here? No, it doesn't smell like vetiver. It's like more like Artemisia. It does remind me of Artemisia, or not galbanum. It reminds me more of Artemisia. That green facet to it, with some sweetness, but the sweetness is underneath that green facet that I'm getting. I don't get anything else. All I'm getting right now is that green herbal Artemisia-like opening with some sweetness. I think it is vanilla. And an orris. There's a buttery, slightly powdery touch to it. But so far, I like it because even though I don't like green, bracing, herbal tones, the Artemisia here, it is not bracing. The greenness is there, the herbal touch is there at the top, and then the other notes are underneath it. The sweetness from the vanilla that I'm getting. Almost like the Artemisia is sitting on top of everything, is like just stuffing everything down, but then you get like nuances of it. So hopefully it develops and it turns to something that is more complex than just the Artemisia being the main player here. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for the dry down on all these and then come back and I'll let you know if anything changed. So back to finish my first impression, starting with the Midnight Musk. This one didn't change much. Same musky, light floral, a little bit of sweetness, and that clean cedar at last like woody backbone to it. Clean, crisp, easy to wear, well done, but not inspiring. I don't find it original. Even though it's well done, but this is on paper. I'll try this on skin and then see if I get other elements, but so far among what I have so far, this one is low on the list. So we'll see where that goes when I try it on skin. Next, we're looking at the dry down for Royal Rose. This one, as well didn't change much. The rose fruity accord, the powderiness did change, toned down. Instead, the powderiness got replaced by some iris midway, and then I did get like a stem-like greenness to the fragrance, painting like an overall full-blown rose accord with the stem-like greenness, the rose petals, and then the powderiness along with some fruity vibes to it. So that's pretty much what I got out of this throughout the wear, and the fragrance didn't change much. The powderiness did tone down, but it was replaced by iris, and I did get more of the green stem-like accord to it. This one, Royal Rose, did remind me though of an aerochemical by the company of Firmenich called Wardia. It does have that same rose-like recreation that they have, if you've tried that. It is well done, but is too constrained to the rose accord. There's not much else going on besides the iris that I get in the green accord, but besides that, I don't get much out of it. I was hoping for some darker woods added in the dry down, but I didn't get that. But again, this is on paper. It might change. Overall, this one I really like, even though it's a rose-centric fragrance without much going on into it. I really like the representation here. So I'll try this on skin and then see if I get other elements. But so far, I think it is simple, too simple for the price tag, although it's well done. Next, we're looking at Arabian Treasures. This one developed beautifully, full-bodied, more oriental than Western here. Just amazing. In addition to the cinnamon, the cardamom spices, that bergamot leaning rosy geranium tones down over time. The mint tones down as well. I get cloves, beautifully sweet spice there. And then the addition of amber and patchouli in the dry down just brings this one to my number one out of the lot here. I think is well done, beautiful. Yeah, so this one, and then it still projects strongly on the test strip, so I guess that is going to be a good performer on skin too. So really well done here for Arabian Treasure. This is my number one based on first impression so far. Moving on to Amazing Mukalat. This is beautiful too. So if you remember the gin-like boozy note that I described in the opening, it got stronger, underscored by some green vetiver accord here. It's just amazing. It's fizzy, fresh, boozy. I think the booziness or the gin-like accord is coming from juniper note. It is well done. I can see myself wearing this one a lot during summer. Gin-like booziness, vetiver, along with some other woody, soft woody accords in there. And it projects really well here. I'm impressed by how long that gin-like vibe is staying here. Really nice. This will be my, I would say this is my third favorite out of the lot so far. And then moving on to my second favorite. So my second favorite out of the Al Haramain haul that I did today is Oud Oud. Beautiful fragrance here. The development on this one makes it the most unique out of the lot that I have here, the Al Haramain lot that I have here, in a sense that it changes, it morphs a lot. What I get in the dry down is pretty much sweet, spicy cloves, along with some licorice note, and then some slightly green undertones, and then a good dose of woody cedar. Really odd combination, but it comes off beautifully. Unique but addicting. I kept sniffing the strip all the time, all this time. And then the projection on the strip is actually loud as well, so I'm guessing this is going to be a good performer. So second out of the Al Haramain haul, my favorite, second in place is Oud Oud. Moving on to Haramain Treasures. This one, along with Mystic Musk, are the ones that I didn't find a connection with, mainly because they're simple, they're well done, but then they're not inspiring. in my opinion. Again, this is on paper. I don't know how it's gonna perform or develop on my skin, so I'll have to try that. But so far, off of the test strip, it's just the musk got a little bit stronger. I got some nuances of white floral. I couldn't tell exactly what white floral. And then some sweetness as well. Right now it's toned down, and all I get is this clean musk, really airy. That's it. So next we're looking at Oh My Soul by 4160 Tuesdays. This one is beautiful. I have it on skin here. Developed beautifully. I have a sandalwood, a touch of tobacco. The main character in the dry down being a vetiver moss core paired with a little bit of vanilla. And I get a touch of tobacco too there. There are a lot going on. A little bit of a myrrh there. The way it feels on the skin will make you think that is heavy, but it comes off really airy. And then warm at the same time. It's kind of odd, but it's hard to explain how it feels on the skin versus how it smells in the air. It's really well done. Really good job for the perfumer, Sarah, and then Christy here, and along with everybody that participated in voting their favorite notes here. Just well done. Now, last but not least, we have Soud Noor, and this one here, the Artemisia is boss on this paper strip here. Keeps pushing everything else to the side. Pretty potent too. Actually fill out the whole room here. So the Artemisia is there throughout, still is here, but then I also get hints of vanilla. I also get like a lemony candied fruit, another fruit that I can't well place. I don't know exactly what fruit it is, but I get a candied lemony and then another fruit note. But I also get an aroma that is often associated with flavored tea, but I can't quite get what it is. It is nice, but you have to like Artemisia to like this one. For me, I'm not a big fan of that note. Really strong. I don't know if I should have gone for the lesser concentration, but this one I'll have to see on skin how it performed. But right now is beastly. This is really potent. I think at most one spray and I will be set for this one. So for the most part, the haul was good. 3 that I'm not sure about out of the 8 that I got today. Midnight Musk Haramain Treasures, and then the rose being well done, but too simplistic for my taste here. So I'm going to try those on skin and see what happens. At least based on my first impressions, those are the 3 that I'm not sure about. The others I really like. Again, I have to test them on skin and do full reviews, so I'll be coming back with that for you guys. If you've tried Haramain fragrances, the ones that I've tried, let me know what you think of them. Out of the line, and I know they have a lot, let me know if you have any good recommendations. Again, thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and then take care. Until next time.